sounds a little saucy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, Keats is going to be able to do snake voice for us.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Tell me more about Metal Gear. Yeah, I'm getting there. Welcome back, Seth.
Sexy.
Thank you.
The hype has remained high.
Colonel, tell me more. Yeah. All right.
Sanford and RB, I like this.
All right, we got Sanford and RB. Of course, more losers bracket action for you. We're dropping people like left and right out of this tournament here in top 32 action. Evolution 2010. Sanford playing his Zero Suit Viper. RB rocking the Rufus.
Very interesting fight, of course. Rufus without great options against the mix-ups.
Well, they say, I was talking to Mr. Justin Long, and he said that Ultra 2 is the game changer. That Ultra 2 makes Rufus really good in this fight. But, of course, RB is playing Ultra 1.
That's exactly where I was going. Yeah, it's Ultra 1. I don't know if I like that because rushing down Viper. Viper, of course, subject to Rufus's own shenanigans as well. Not great wake-up options for each, and that's sort of the way it goes. Wow, EX fake into the throw there.
So with Ultra 2, Viper goes into the air, and it's Coitens.
Yeah.
Viper spends, I swear, about half of every match floating through the air.
Yes.
Ultra 2, it just shuts all of that down.
Might as well give her wings in the next version of the game.
Oh, no.
Don't touch anything, folks.
Oh, no.
It looks like a two-player pause. Hands are up. Cloud is making some noise here.
And
if it was a two-player pause, that means first player would win the match. The round, rather. Not sure what the judges are trying to figure out. We'll try and get you some information as soon as possible.
I think what they're attempting to determine is whether it was a malfunction in the stick or an intentional pause.
Yep. You can see on the camera right now at home, RB and Sanford being talked to by the head judges.
We have some translators in the mix as well.
Correct, and we're trying to figure out exactly what happened and what the solution is so we can get the tournament moving again for you guys.
It did say 2P pause.
It did say 2P pause.
And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Evolution rules, if you pause the game, you lose the round.
Does it matter if it's a malfunction or not?
I don't
think it does.
I believe if it's the malfunction
if your buttons aren't working, that's one thing. But if Sanford
will lose the round.
So neither player is allowed to do any moves, so their EX meters stay where they're at.
Isn't Sanford down a round?
Yes, so Sanford will lose this match.
The game.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much meter we have.
That is correct. I think they're just going to let it count down. I'm not really sure why.
Sanford not thrilled.
I believe they're testing the stick to see if maybe there was some sort of malfunction.
He paused that on purpose. One of his buttons was set to 3 punches. He still loses the round, but that's the reason why.
Okay.
Button check is the player's responsibility.
He paused because he had not set his buttons correctly. Is that what you're understanding from this?
That is, that's I think what Ben was trying to say.
Okay.
That Sanford had intentionally paused because he had his buttons set incorrectly.
Now, little known to some players at home, on the side of the controller on default, you get the 3-punch and 3-kick shortcut buttons. A lot of players actually like to disable those, not just so they don't accidentally press them, but so they can press them as a fake-out button. So your opponent hears the motion and button, but nothing happens.
Yeah,
I've been hearing that a lot more lately.
I must say, Sanford's been a tournament veteran for far too long, and certainly been to too many Evos to know, to think he can just pause in the middle of the match.
This is an absolute bizarre occurrence for him to not have set his buttons correctly, and even he looks very upset with himself.
And there are many opportunities to set your buttons here. Of course, the players are up on stage for the entire match that you're watching on the stream. The next match has been queued up. And the players have had that entire period to test their buttons in whatever fashion they...
Which is really beautiful on the stream. No button checks. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. Trying to minimize that. That's been... helps keep the action hot. Unfortunately, if that is indeed what happened to Sanford, it's an unfortunate mental mistake.
1 round each.
No.
1 game each?
That doesn't make sense.
1 round each does not make sense.
No, it's not. RB is up a game.
I think Ben might have misspoken.
Yeah, RB is up a game, no matter what Ben said. Sanford's going to have to win this one to even it up.
Sanford scoops him out of the air there. RB going straight to that snake strike to keep the shenanigans out of the air. It is actually a very nice challenge to Viper's stuff. If Viper's not really right on top of you, the snake strike will pull her out of there.
Yeah. And RB showing why he picked Ultra 1. Score that damage.
It is a guaranteed combo,
It is.
and I know at times as a Rufus player myself, I've wanted that guaranteed combo.
It's a guaranteed combo, and it's free. It doesn't really cost him his EX meter that he needs to get out of those situations. Sanford 1 round away. What is going on?
What on earth is going on?
We need to call the mystery machine up here. Get Scooby-Doo to solve this thing.
I think we may have a stick malfunction. Someone's stick may have stopped working. That's what it looks like to me.
Sanford, did he switch? It looked like he had at least potentially switched sticks actually
I do
after the
not
initial
know.
malfunction.
I am at a loss, folks.
We have translators working up here. I'm not sure even that both players are sure what's happening.
I see a couple smiles up on stage. I'm not really sure what's going on. Hopefully we can get a beat on that for you guys.
Could not have played. Cannot have paused the game intentionally again. That'd be almost
would be crazy.
unbelievable.
Well, it does say one player pause, so it would have been RB pausing.
Pause. Yeah, but Sanford was walking around doing something funny before someone paused
Yeah,
it. He was just kind of walking forward. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what stuck out to me as perhaps a stick malfunction.
This is absolutely
One
bizarre.
player can't move or something
why
like
don't
that.
we take this opportunity while we're figuring it out to run people through the brackets as they stand right now?
Sure,
and
hopefully
say what
this
we
is
do know
accurate.
rather than speculate.
Round RB. So if RB wins this next round when they unpause, Sanford ends his Cinderella story here. But if he can take the next 2 rounds, he can go to a 3rd game and try and keep himself alive in this tournament. As I was saying before, there were basically 128-man brackets for each of the 16 pools. So every one of the top 32 players you're seeing here today was top 2 in a 128-man tournament. The action here is crazy. The game has been unpaused and we're back at it. The photographers and people are being asked to clear the stage. We're back in action here.
And
Sanford's gonna need
important to
show
note, I think, what we saw there as we sat here and complained that we didn't know what was happening. It seemed the players themselves didn't know what was happening, which was the source of all the confusion.
Well,
but
too
we're
much
back into
pausing.
it now.
We are back into it. Sanford's going to need to clutch out 2 rounds right now to stay alive in this tournament. Let's see what he can do. He has made magic before. Can he make magic again? Sanford Kelly, of course, has won the Evolution title in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 before.
Yes, he is a champion player. He definitely knows the pressure. So we talked about before nervousness being up on stage with so many people watching. That detriment does not apply to Sanford Kelly.
And Sanford is out of the tournament. How that